Hey everyone, it's Hailey. Welcome back to my channel. So as you guys, I'm sure could tell by the title, we are going to be talking about, drumroll please, we're going to be talking about the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and the dupe for it, which is possibly the Makeup Revolution Concealer. I'm not going to tell you guys if it is a dupe or not because I want you guys to follow through to the end of the video to see my final thoughts. But yeah, stay tuned if you guys want to see if the Tarte Shape Tape and Makeup Revolution are possibly dupes for one another. Okay, so let's get started. I'm super excited to see if both of these concealers are dupes. Right here, I have the Tarte Shape Tape in my right hand. I'm going to be putting it on my right under eye in the shade Light Sand. And then I'm also going to be going in with the Makeup Revolution Concealer in the shade C5. I'll have both of these shades listed down below if you guys are anywhere near my skin tone color. But I'm super excited because I've seen this video going around on YouTube and everyone's been saying that they're dupes. And this is $30. This is $7, so definitely a difference in price point. You can both find these at Ulta, which is super nice so you don't have to go to two different stores. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I zoomed you guys a little bit closer so you can really get a good look at my under eyes with no concealer on. I do have foundation on right now, but no powder or anything else. So let's go ahead and start with the Tarte concealer. And again, this is in the shade Light Sand. I'm also going to be using my large mirror, so if you guys see me looking at it, that's what I'm kind of staring down at. But right off the first bat, as for a dupe, just pulling out both of them, this is the Tarte Shape Tape wand. It definitely has a fat little dofa, and so does the Makeup Revolution. So I think that's the kind of the first idea. Of course, the sleek packaging as well. They both kind of look very, very similar in packaging. Still super cute, something I would obviously want to pick up and buy because of the packaging just in general. But they both have really nice dofa applicators that are supposed to give more of a medium to full coverage when it comes to their concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding the Tarte Shape Tape on my right eye. I'm really hoping that these are the same. And I'm also going to go in with my damp Eco Tools sponge. I was about to call it a beauty blender, but it's just a beauty sponge. And we're going to go ahead and blend that in underneath the eye. So this isn't going to be in first impressions of me using both of these. I just wanted to see what they kind of look like side by side and have you guys look at it too to see if you can kind of get away with not purchasing Tarte Shape Tape for $30 and use the Makeup Revolution one. So far, the Tarte Shape Tape is blending out really well. I have heard and seen on my own under eyes when I've used this separately that it is a little bit drying, but I haven't noticed that too much in the Makeup Revolution, so that is one first impression, but kind of not, from separate of this video. But right now, let me just see if I can look a little bit closer. I don't want to blind you guys. So yeah, right now the Tarte Shape Tape is kind of like caking up in this inner corner right here. As you can tell, my under eye looks so much brighter on this side compared to this side already with no concealer. So I can't wait to see what the Makeup Revolution looks like. Okay. So far the Tarte Shape Tape does look very smooth underneath my eyes. It definitely has brightened. It doesn't feel sticky or too tacky or over drying right now, but we'll see what it looks like with the powder over top as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and take the Makeup Revolution, again in the shade C5, and I'm going to go ahead and put this under my left eye. Of course, as you can tell already, the colors off the bat are just a little off, so I'm not really comparing the colors because I didn't get them to exactly correlate each other. So this side might be a little bit brighter, but that's okay. I just want to kind of see the formula and everything like that and how they blend out to see if it's truly a dupe. Okay, so as I'm noticing already, just blending out the Makeup Revolution, this already seems so much easier to blend out. I don't know if you guys can tell over camera, but this definitely just kind of went whoosh and kind of smoothed itself over by me barely pressing on it. Little eyelash. So right now, off the bat with these side by side, they look super similar. And once I put the powder on too, I'll go ahead and zoom in even closer for you so we can get really close and personal. And you guys can really see what they look like underneath my eyes once my makeup is all finished. But so far, even from like a distance, of course this side probably looks a little bit brighter and this side right here just does look a little bit more neutral and pink just because of the two shades. So let me just show you both of the shades side by side on the back of my hand so you guys can really see the difference of the shade. So again, the Tarte Shape Tape is in the shade Light Sand, and Makeup Revolution is in the shade C5. They do have the same consistency when they go on my hand, so hopefully you guys can see this. Also, don't mind my burn on my hand. But this is Light Sand from Tarte Shape Tape, and this is C5 from Makeup Revolution. So as you can tell, they're definitely two different undertones of shades, but that's not really what I'm looking at right now. I want to make sure that the formula and everything is pretty spot on and the same. I'm going to see if either one of these will be buildable. So I'm just going to add a little bit more of Tarte Shape Tape and just pop a little bit more in that inner corner, because we always get the darkest in our inner corners right here. So I want to see if that'll actually brighten up just a little bit more, and if it does dry the under eyes out if you add, because I know sometimes with concealers it does dry out the under eyes if you just keep adding and adding and adding. So we'll be able to see once I add my favorite Maybelline powder if it does dry out the under eyes. Also, this concealer you can put on your face as well. It's not just for under eyes, but this is where I really wanted to kind of test it out to see if it is a dupe. So far, we're looking good. I will say that the Tarte Shape Tape is doing really well, but again, it's pretty expensive for $30 for a concealer when you can just go ahead and run to the same spot to Ulta and get this Makeup Revolution one for like $7. Again, don't mind my pale face. I don't have any bronzer or highlighter or anything on right now, so we'll be doing that afterwards. But so far, I'm really liking the both of these. Also, I am flipping my sponge, so I'm not using the same product on each side because I don't want to disturb it. But so far, they're both looking pretty similar. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off my makeup, like put on some false lashes, bronze the skin, highlight and everything, and I'll be right back to give you guys my final thoughts if they are dupes or not. Okay, so I'm back. As you can tell, I finished off all my makeup. If you guys want to see a tutorial on this makeup look, then let me know for the eyes and the lips and everything like that. But my final verdict of the two Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and the Makeup Revolution, definitely a dupe for sure. I'm going to zoom you guys in just a second so you guys can really see them each side by side. Again, I have the Tarte on this side and the Makeup Revolution on this side. But you guys, as I was applying my Maybelline Fit Me, this is one of my favorite loose powders. I get mine in the shade number 10, Fair Light. But as I was applying it, it just went over so smoothly on both areas. Again, this is $30 and this is $7. So if you guys love Shape Tape but you think it's too pricey, definitely go with the Makeup Revolution. Find your right shade. I normally go about 1 or 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. Of course, with this one, I did go just a tad bit darker by accident, but it still worked out with the pinkiness in this because it was so neutral. For my under eyes, it actually helped brighten them more. So if you guys want a little bit brighter, then definitely go with something that's a little bit more neutral compared to your skin tone. But seriously, both of these are a dupe. If you love Shape Tape, again, go try the Makeup Revolution. If you like the Makeup Revolution and you want a high-end, go try the Tarte Shape Tape. Both of these you can find at Ulta. But I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in now so you can see even closer to my skin to see what they both look like. So, I have you guys super close, but I just wanted to really prove to you guys on how close I can get without it looking super weird. But again, this is the Tarte Shape Tape on this side right here. As you can tell, it seriously looks just like the left side, which is Makeup Revolution. So definitely a dupe. Again, go get it if you guys don't have it, but they're not overly dry. You can even mix it with an eye cream if you want to kind of smooth it out as well. But yeah, just so you guys can see a little bit of a close-up of everything that's going on. So that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please give this video a big thumbs up since it does help out my channel. Also, if you haven't already, please hit the big red subscribe button down at the bottom and the little post notification bell to get notices when I do upload. I am uploading more and more and more. I have so many ideas coming up. So yeah, and I am going to be having some more free time since I'm almost finished with school and I'm only down to 1 job now. So yeah. Also, if you guys like this setup, let me know. It's pretty casual. I have my window open and my ring light just like my last video. So if you guys kind of like this chit chat, just sit down and do it type of a thing instead of a backdrop, let me know. And if you have new video ideas or anything else that you wanted me to see and test out if it is a dupe, please let me know. But I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye!